Wow, this is very interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
And I say it's very interesting because I remember that even in private organization, let's not even go to government because that one is sacrosanct. You cannot be appointed without your exemption, without showing that you've completed your service. Even here, we've had corpers, who come in to serve and all of that. So I'd like to understand between Musawa and Megwa, who is a spokesperson for NYSC, who should we be looking at here as someone who is an authority in this field?
This is a national blunder.
Okay.
A national blunder. A national embarrassment. And to kill the only surviving program of the federal government of Nigeria that has stood the test of time. I stand to be corrected. This is the only program of the federal government of Nigeria that is going to 50 years. This 50 years of its existence. No other program of Nigerian government that existed like NYSC. And this is another way, another subtle way, I call it subtle way, to scuttle this program that Nigerian youths who are in the school, do you know the importance of this program? I knew how I actually struggled. I said, I must go to school to wear the uniform. So it's a way of killing education in Nigeria. I went to a place for a seminar. The place they say education is not a scam. Because today in Nigeria, they are telling us that education is a scam. And this is one of the things that this inbred glow, this unnecessary argument will lead to scuttle the importance of NYSC in Nigeria, whereby everything will be destroyed and there will be no passion to even improve on NYSC scheme in Nigeria. For me, they say it's 1 year compulsory service.
Good.
So when you say 1 year,
how can you be in your remember this lady absconded from NYSC,
which is a crime,
in 2001.
Yes.
And now somehow the same NYSC made her go back to serve.
That's what I'm saying.
And she's serving right now. She's a serving corps member. Now she's still telling Nigerians who have to go through the rigors of NYSC who
that it doesn't have anything.
Kemi Adeosu
resigned.
Because
Minister of Finance.
That's how important this is.
That's it.
She sits in that office audaciously telling Nigerians that I don't law banning her. So the question then is,
and we are
what do we expect from the NYSC going forward? Because Megwa said that more disciplinary measures will be taken. But while we're waiting for that, she comes out to say there are no laws. Laws. So what is the essence of the NYSC?
It's an insult on Nigerian state. It's an insult on those of us who suffered in the scheme.
Some are still suffering.
Yeah, I did it.
Just to make sure that they have that.
We have the acronym. We change the acronym. To another one. The negative side of the Nigerian state. So if this young lady will begin to tell us that there is no law for you to serve this country. Are you aware that there are some Nigerians who have also come out from London, who have come from London to say, I need NYSC certificate when they want to become something in Nigeria? And you are telling me that you have studied in Nigeria, they say 1 year compulsory service. If you are over age, they give you a certificate.
Yeah.
Why is it necessary?
You cannot. Yeah. Why is it
compulsory that you must give somebody a certificate?
Because until you have that certificate, you are not as eligible.
That is it.
Yeah. Sometimes you can have an appointment, but it's illegal.
It's illegal
now. So I think maybe we'll now have to wait for NYSC to come forward.
There is no need. But if we are discussing this national important issue, certificate that is recognized by the Nigerian government, by corporate organization, that if you want to gain employment and you say you are a graduate, it gives you serious recommendation for you to be employed. And today somebody, because of political influence and interference, will tell Nigerians that she doesn't need NYSC to be a minister. For crying out loud, please. This is an abuse of power. This is an effrontery to kill NYSC in Nigeria. When in Nigeria, our political leaders are the one trying to tell us that laws do not exist in Nigeria. And that's why they want to tell us that nothing is working in Nigeria. And if somebody appointed a minister who should have a certificate as one of our requirements, instead of Nigeria, she can be a corper. I mean, she can be a serving minister without NYC certificate. While you have gone to school, then something is wrong in this country. And I want to say this without missing word. President Tinubu should also stand up and say something on this matter, because Adosun, former Minister of Finance, resigned her appointment because of the saga of, not that she was not a graduate of a reputable university in the world, but because of NYC certificate, she resigned her appointment. So I don't see also what should make Nigerians to keep quiet. Because the moment you keep quiet, evil will kill education in Nigeria. Evil will also destroy the system that Nigerians are saying, let's come around to build. So that woman in that question, in the question, should, without any protest, should resign her appointment. Because the moment the fabric of a society is being tested, when something is going wrong, and we look the other way, before you know, this system will collapse. For me, I pray, because to my informed mind, NYC is said to be in a 1-year compulsory service. Even, mind you, by certificate-wise, diploma students, in a way. So it is, you don't, why is it that they have not asked also those in secondary school to go on NYC? But they feel that is how to go out, to orientate, to build national consciousness that we are destroying every day. And this person is telling us it's not important. So why in the world do you even give me certificate? Hello? Are we together? Why are you even giving me certificate to show that Frank has been a copper, has served the 1-year compulsory service, and you present to me a certificate to go home with, which can help me to gain employment anywhere I want to be? So for me, I feel that we are testing water to see how docile we are as a nation that will not promote its policies and programs. Because the moment this woman stays in office and serves with that position, let me tell you, one day they will destroy our school. There will be no school in Nigeria. When some of things I listen to social media, they even don't want to go to university again. And that's why they want to keep university system in Nigeria. So for me, the government of the day should stand and say, look, it was an error, therefore, bow out. I want that statement to be made.
On this issue, you know, Nigeria is a very funny country.
Very funny.
Let me take an argument from a senior advocate of Nigeria. That's Kunle Adegoke, who said that, according to him, that the appointment is a continuation of Musawa's duties, that as a youth corps member under the Act and should not attract any remuneration beyond what is payable to an average youth corps member until the expiration of her period for youth service. Now, the right activists, listening to this, everyone said, the NYC Act in Section 12, therefore, requires every prospective employer to ask for the certificate of discharge or exemption of any person who is eligible for youth service under the Act before such a person is offered employment.
That is it now.
But she just said that there are no laws.
It is wrong. That one is wrong.
Okay.
It's wrong.
And then continues. And it means that no person shall be employed without producing such a certificate as required by the Act. However, the provision in this regard does not mean that no person can be appointed into a political office without having completed youth service. But he's arguing that appointment into a political office is a service that cannot be seen as employment for personal gains. It is this wrong perspective that an average Nigerian harbors that makes us to be thinking that the political appointment should be seen as a career or an opportunity for self-enrichment. No, basically. So basically,
I'm not a lawyer, but the lawyer is a son. He's also rubbish.
No, sorry. He said there are two things. There's
Employment
and there is appointment.
Which
there are two different.
Sorry.
Hold on. Breathe.
I'm taking. But it's about my national interest.
No, yeah. So he said there are two things.
We'll not be paying salary.
There is employment, which you're entitled to be paid a certain amount based on the job you do. But he said that this can be seen from the angle of continuation of her youth service
appointment.
Yes, appointment.
Going on in national service.
Now, yeah. So that basically
as a minister.
That she will not be. She's not entitled to receive salary as a minister. So she can be a minister, but she will not be entitled to receive salary as a minister until she's done with her youth service. So how do we know which to take?
Let me tell you something. Nobody should bamboozle me with words.
Maybe we should wait for the NYC Megwa and Co to come up with.
Let me say by all
because we just read that the act said you cannot take up an appointment.
Even the law is saying this now is trying to create more confusion for us. To the feeble-minded Nigerians who may not know the implication. For you to be even a serving minister or even a commissioner, do you know the benefits? Sorry, what are we saying? You can serve there with that. Who will go and monitor what she will be given to? What she will be receiving? Is that my concern? We are saying this is causing a breach of understanding, a breach of NYC scheme in Nigeria. That Nigerians are meant to have anybody who has gone to university, who is due for NYC, should go if you have graduated. And you'll be giving certificate at the end of the 1 year service. And mind you, like they mentioned as abscondment, it's a crime. Which means also, by virtue of what I understand, because in my time when I served, those who absconded will also, they make sure that they increase their year of service. They will call you back, come and continue where you stopped. So, in a national conscious issue, nobody should bring in what you call technicality or subtlety to water down what we know we revere in Nigeria. It will be an inglorious act for me to tell Nigerians that NYC is not a criterion to serve Nigeria. No, now. This is a way of telling Nigerians that nothing works in Nigeria. And for me, as a Nigerian who is conscious of tangible development, I feel this matter should not have a political high. Rather, should have the eye of the people and the law. That this is a compulsory 1 year service. That no Nigerian who has gone there will come out without a certificate. And if this woman has gone through NYC scheme, it should be given a certificate. If she has not gone, let her go back. We have to be stringent in some issues to solve the problem of this nation. For me, please, Mr. President Tinubu, this is one thing we want to know about you because it's about your government. If you know that this woman did not have certificate and you appointed her as a minister, then something is wrong in this country.
All right.